All right, just messing around with this tripod. You don't want to be too near to me. Do you know what I mean? Oh, nose. I hope I'm not starting with a cold. It's a bit snitty and snottily. There's me wiping it on my hands. Scruffy me. Hope you're all right. I've got this fire on behind me, so if it gets too hot, I'll be jumping up and moving it because, yeah, I don't want to melt. Like I say, I'm 4 minutes early, story of my life. But I thought, well, I'm ready. Why not? So I'll just wait for you to join. This cup of tea's nearly cold, so I'm trying to neck it before we start. Oh dear. I was going to do the live on a daily dog walk, but I would have stuck it out for you guys because it was really cold. I would have still have done it, but I've got about 20-mile-an-hour winds and you can't hear me. This is a problem. Probably a good thing, but yay! You've made it! You're alright, dearest. Yay! Good one. You're the first as well. I've just had my dinner. I've just been shoveling it down as fast as I could, so I was ready for past. You had your snap yet? Oh, no. See, look, you've been missed, Stitch. Even Ruben's joined the party and wondered where you'd gone. I don't know. The two youngest viewers never let me down. You're always in first, aren't you? Boom, and you're in. I like it. Oh, I'm stuffed now. I've just had chicken and pasta salad, so I bought one. I couldn't be bothered to make it. So, oh, that's good. You two are well off. You two crack me up when you start. I don't know. But it's nice. It's nice. Out of something, we've formed friendships, so it's lovely. Oh, I know. Always busy. It's been manic, hasn't it? Been manic. And what else have you got planned? Did you get any Valentine's stuff? I can't believe it, right? My 8-year-old niece, how the world has changed. I didn't even know she had a boyfriend. I came round to my sister's house with a cuddly toy and what else? Flowers and chocolates, and I'm like, she's 8. It's like, wow. We didn't even bother. Actually, I didn't even have a boyfriend until I was 17, so nah, I didn't get anything. I wasn't bothered though. Oh my god. What a day to get cheated on. I told you, Stitch, before, you're best staying single. Sometimes it's not worth the effort, is it? That's crazy. These two have hit it off again. Stitch and Ruben. I don't know. So yeah, 8-year-old niece just got all them things, and it just blew my mind because one, it took balls by the lad to turn up at her house, and two, to spend the money. I mean, how much pocket money do you get when you're an 8-year-old? Because he's 8 as well. I was flabbergasted. How much pocket money do you get? Because when I was a kid, we only got 50p. Now then, you're all right. When you got 50 pence, and I mean, it takes a lot of 50p's to save up a decent amount of money nowadays. So they must get a lot of pocket money. He must have spent 20 quid on it, at least. But yeah, it just, you know, tickled me in a way that how the modern day romance of youngsters is. It was just like, yeah. Bloody hell. Like I say, I had to earn mine, Stitch. I had to do jobs around the house. Oh, that reminds me, I need to cut my fingernails off. They're getting too long. You're not allowed fingernails for work. No. And I caught it, and now it's got a rough piece on it, so. Oh, you old romantic Melvin, you. Is that so you don't forget when you got married? Because obviously it's on a recognised date in the calendar. So Melvin can't forget because it's always on Valentine's Day. It's one way of doing it, isn't it? But yeah. Oh, look at you two. You can't see, I don't think you can see this conversation going backwards and forwards between my two younger viewers. It's like the two lost friends what have been reunited on Surprise Surprise, but they won't know that programme. So it's quite comical. Anyhow, did you want to know about my car? Because, oh my goodness, what a carry on. I don't even know how much I told you. So I told you my car was held to ransom, didn't I? And then they took my courtesy car off me and left me without a car. So I literally, all last week was a nightmare. I was having to get my neighbour who works at the same place as me to take me into town to get a pool car, book a pool car out in advance because we haven't got many of them, use it visiting patients. Then, because you're not allowed to take the pool car home, even though I've got CCTV and everything. Oh my God, is that supposed to be unlucky for some, Melvin? I had to keep taking it back every night, the car. And this went on for like 4 days. And then they picked the car up last Thursday night. But because I needed an automatic because of my leg, they didn't have an automatic courtesy car. So then I had to ring up the insurance company and say, can you sort me out a car? We just can't carry on like this. So they sorted me out a car. And then I got a phone call last Friday and they said, can you tell us what's gone off with the car? How come it's damaged? So I had to fill the body repairer in of how it got damaged on both sides and what happened during the accident. Then they said, oh, that made sense. Then they've had to send a quote off to the insurance company, right, to have the car fixed. And that can take up to 5 days. And I'm like, this is crazy. So I don't even know, until just before I come on air, I didn't even know if my car was even going to be fixed. Anyhow, I've just had a lengthy chat with the guy what gives it the green light, and my car is going to be repaired. Thank goodness. But he wanted to know how come both sides got damaged. So I had to educate him again because I took evasive action. Right, that makes sense. So up to now, I'm sure he said my car is going to cost £15,000 to be fixed. £15,000. Now, last time I had a valuation on my car to trade it in, for the finance, they said it was only worth 17. So it's getting a bit, yeah. And they're not sure if there's suspension damage. I don't think there is. I just think she's come along, she's gone in the front, hit that wing that hard. That's took the brunt of it. But it depends if it's shifted anything. I don't think it has. But until they start stripping things down and looking, this might not be the final cost. So, oh my goodness. So it's a month. Can you believe it? It's absolutely a month since I was involved in my car accident. And they've not even done anything. Do you know what I mean? They've not done anything. They've just finally moved it from where it was held to ransom to where it's getting repaired now. It's nuts. It's nuts. I could have done so much to a car in this amount of time. It's crazy. So, but we've still got problems because I've had to ask the AA to extend my courtesy car again, because it looks like on paper they were going to take the car off me on Thursday. And I just said to them, do you know, when you give me a courtesy car, can you just leave it with me until my car's fixed? Because all this is causing so much stress. It's crazy, Mel. It's absolutely mental. The stress, the phone calls, the getting up early for work to get lifts, the coming home late because I've had to take the car back, and then getting lifts home, and oh my goodness. And like tomorrow, I've got my first proper session of physiotherapy, because I've still got pain across my shoulders. I'm still all tense and tight in my shoulders and my neck. So tomorrow I've got deep tissue massage. So I'm still doing the wheat bags and I'm still doing all that. But yeah, and I've heard nothing regarding the whiplash claim either. So it's been pretty rubbish, really. In between going to work and sorting this car out, which has consumed my entire life at this moment in time, it has been rubbish. Do you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. If anyone else has had a car accident out there, why is it so stressful? Do you know what I mean? It wasn't even my fault. Go on, Stitch. I know you're excited. Drop me your joke. Oh, I wouldn't even get out the yard, Mel. They're going away soon anyhow. They're going away on the 4th of March. They're going all the way to Spain. Because I wouldn't have told you. When they tried to take the first courtesy car off me, which they did, I rung up Mum and I said, now then, I rung up my mum and I said, can I borrow the car, the little car what goes behind the motorhome? And my mum turned round and said, it's got a cracked windscreen. I was like, oh my God. What do you mean it's got a cracked windscreen? She said, it's got a mass crack across it. I said, is it even roadworthy? Do you know what I mean? Is it, because they just chuck it on the back of the motorhome and drag it around. It's not the daily. So I'm like, I literally need to come and get it now. So how roadworthy is it? And when she said about the windscreen, I was like, nah, forget it. Forget it, forget it, forget it. That's how come I ended up suffering trying to get to work. Because my mum's car was in the garage. That noddy car, smashed windscreen. And then the other car they've got, obviously they needed it for running around in. So it's not good. It's not good. When you suddenly want to call all these favours in from people who you've helped and you don't get any really support, you feel a bit hard done to. Like, yeah, so I've just been bumbling along. But another issue I had, and I did tell the insurance company, one of my patients told me that this particular firm who's now got the green light to fix my car didn't do a very good job on 2 occasions. So now I'm like, oh my God, if they don't do a good job, I'm going to go nuclear. I'm going to explode. Because, you know, a month to just basically putting the gloves on and touching it is too long. And then for it to not be right, I literally am. I'm going to kill someone, I tell you. Right then, Stitch, let's read this. What's the difference between snowmen and snow women? Go on then. Hit me with it. Is it the carrot? Come on. Wind the bobbin up. Snowballs. I wasn't far off, was it? I said the carrot, but I didn't mean using it for the nose. Oh dear, you're getting worse. I don't know. So, oh, and you asked the question in that picture who the man was with the spider leg hair, which didn't go down very well, by the way. That's my fiance. That's my partner in crime. Yes, it's not some random I took out on Valentine's Day. That's my other half, who doesn't like having his picture put on here. So you were very honoured to have his picture, and then you gave him a bit of a complex by saying he had spider hair. But I think he put too much gel in his hair, so that's why. He's at work. He's always at work. I'm working the weekend, so I've got today and tomorrow off, because I'm working Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and he's off Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then I've only got Monday with him, and then I'm in Tuesday odd. Yeah. Now then, shifts are all over the shop. This is why when I can do a live, when I don't get interruptions, when I get no one coming in and out the house and making noises, yeah, we're all right. Oh, you've come back then. You come back for second helpings from the Antarctic. So yeah, like I said earlier, I was going to do this doing a daily dog walk, but far too cold, and the wind, you wouldn't have heard me. You wouldn't have heard me because I need one of them fluffy microphones, but can't afford one, so. All right then, Stitch. I'll give you my consent. You can send as many messages as you can. So yeah, kind of driving in around in an MG. Not really. It's not really my kettle of fish. It's. I think it's an older generation's car. At the minute, this is what's so funny, right? I've had that many courtesy cars. I feel like I'm doing a Top Gear special. I actually think I could do like a breakdown of what it's like driving these cars, the friendly ability, what you call it, pressing all the buttons, working out how to turn shit on, the speed, the fuel economy. I bet I could do that. It's getting ridiculous. The first car I had was an Audi R3. That was all right. I liked it. A few things different to my Mercedes, but this MG is like chalk and cheese. Only good thing is it's got a heated steering wheel. I like that. I like the heated steering wheel. That's cool. It's got heated seats, but it makes you feel like you peed your pants. No, it ain't. It ain't got guns what come out the front either, or the back. Shame in it, but yeah, mine's got 3 settings of heated seats, but I didn't ask for that, but it came with it, so because I actually declined heated seats when I picked my car because I said it makes you feel like you peed yourself. So yeah, windy weather does not help asthma. My mum's got asthma. She's on the verge of having COPD, so she doesn't go out when it's windy because it normally brings an asthma attack on. So yeah, I know where you're coming from. Oh, I don't really want to put the air conditioning on because I see the fuel gauge going down. It's a hybrid, this. It's all right. It's all right. It's just, I don't know. It's just a bit, I don't know, the buttons and stuff are a bit cumbersome and finding stuff. I haven't really used the sat-nav on it because luckily all the patients I've known, I know where they live. So that's the sat-nav up there. I go everywhere. But yeah, my partner's not even insured to drive it. So it's me doing all the bloody driving at the minute, which is not good. Because when you drive for a living, I actually don't fancy driving when we're going somewhere. Do you know, for a day out, I don't want to be the designated driver. But because he hasn't got insurance on this one, he did on the other one, but because he ain't got it on this one, I'm doing all the driving, which is a bit of a bummer. You just get fed up. So I'm one of them what don't even have the windows down. I don't have anything on. It's like off. Turn it all off. We're not having anything on. We're not using any gas. Turn it off. But this MG was box fresh. Basically, when they brought it to me, it had 69 miles on the clock. That's how I knew it was. Because they kept trying to bring me a manual again, and I kept saying, for the 75,000th time, I can't have a manual at this moment in time because I'm worried about my leg. So, and they still kept ringing me up saying, do you want a manual? It's like, one person does not talk to the other person. Like I say, it's a wonder I ain't gone grey or bald. That's how stressful it's been, so. No, that's a good one. I like that one. Yes, we're coming out with some more jokes. So it's weather-wise, weather watch, it's 4 degrees here. It's cold. 4 degrees, 20-mile-an-hour wind, and it's biting. But they're saying when we get to the weekend, the wind is coming round in a different direction, and when it might hit 16 Celsius. Oh my goodness, 16 Celsius. So, but I'm at work, so I'm not going to benefit from any of it, really, which is crap. Every time it's nice weather, I'm always at work, so I never really benefit from it. Meaning, you can't just go out because I'm working, so it'll rain on Monday, you watch. That means you've got sense. You're younger than me. You're British, but obviously you've gone to Australia for the sunshine, so that means you've got sense, isn't it? You've got away from this shitty weather we have here, because it rained every single day nearly. It's awful. No, Mel, you keep that. I don't want to go colder. I need to borrow warmth. I'm actually sat here with the gas fire on. I don't think you can see. Because, well, you can swing it round. I'm actually sat with that on because I don't want to put the central heating on. So I'm sat with all these layers on and that on because that's how cold it is in my house. So I want to go somewhere nice and warm, but can't afford it. We'll have to do a whip round, won't we? We'll have to do a whip round. It is freezing. Like I say, when I was going to go on that daily dog walk, I was contemplating putting 2 pairs of trousers on. So I can't get 2 pairs of trousers on. I know I can put leggings under my jeans, but I don't really like doing jeans for doing a dog walk. But if you put 2 pairs of leggings on, it'll look bloody stupid, won't it? So, yeah, it's my legs what are freezing. We're not on a dating app. What you like? My God. My partner's 53, believe it or not. He is 53, 54 this year. You don't realise how time flies by. So he's on to a good thing, isn't he? I'll always be younger than him. But I don't know. Oh my God. My hands are like icicles. I think it's to do with the blood thinners. Can't wait to get off them. Can't wait. First week of May. Should stop in them. So, when I go to bed, I'm freezing as well. It's weird. You're freezing, asleep with socks on, and then it comes to 2 o'clock in the morning, and the heating's not on, but my thermostat's gone waffy in myself. I end up socks off, everything off. Too hot, melting. Jeez. There's no thingy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you've had a rough winter, haven't you? It's all to do with the jet stream, Melvin. That's what they keep telling us. It's all to do with the jet stream and the positioning of it. And it's been in a really rubbish position for the UK. So we've just had rain after rain after rain after rain after rain. Storm after storm after storm after storm. So it's moving at the weekend and it's pulling up all this warm weather from the south. You know, from like Africa and places like that. So it's supposed to be getting really nice and toasty. But might be able to turn the heating down. That'll be a thingy. I looked at my gas bill. For 1 month, I've burnt through nearly £140 worth of gas. I don't even pay that for both. So, gonna have to claw some back in summer. Everything's gonna be turned off. I don't know if you guys do that. You pay the same every month, then you get into deficit, and then in summertime it eats back into the deficit, and you know you're in negative equity time you get through the winter, and then you get into deficit. Either they owe you or you're about flatlining, you don't owe anything. That's what we try and do anyhow. So yeah, only thing what scares me about Australia, Mel, is they've got things what bite. Well, you have as well, haven't you? But they've got the like poisonous spiders, big snakes, sharks, kangaroos. I mean, I like kangaroos, but they're supposed to be a bit predictable, kick you out there. They're supposed to kick, and they can damage you. Koalas, what else they got? Kookaburras. I like the birdies. Don't mind the birdies, don't mind the animals. It's the things what bite you I'm not really keen on. So that's the things I don't really like. I don't like, what else have they got? Probably big ass scorpions and stuff, haven't they? Yeah, not really keen on them. It's more the spiders. I'm not really keen on spiders. I'm arachnophobe. I don't like spiders, full stop. So that is the thing. And God, when we went to America once, we stayed in Mum and Dad's place, and there actually was a spider in the bed. Yeah, it was a small one, but I don't know if it was thingy or not. I didn't even kill it. It was in bed all night. How did that get in there? I don't know. Yeah, crocodiles. You've got crocodiles though, haven't you? Or is that more America? That's more Florida, isn't it? But, not keen on them, you see. We don't really have things what can hurt you. We've got adders, and there's another snake, and that's it. Why, do you think you might have a problem with Australian women, Mel? Do you reckon they might be coming after you? I'm sure you'll be safe. I'm sure you will be. I don't know. Why? What is wrong with Australian women? You've got me intrigued now. Why, what are they? What are they meant to be like? And if we've got any Australian women, we need to put the record rate on here. They're probably all in bed though at this time, aren't they? 12 hours in front. Oh, that's a posh word. I can't even say that one, Melvin. I can't even say that. I'm going to put my leg up on this chair. Oh. So have we got any plans this year? Has anyone booked any holidays? Have we booked any trips? I've got nothing booked. Nothing booked at all. Hairy legs. Hairy legs. Well, I have hairy legs until I had to shave them off. I think it's trying to give a layer to keep you warm. The one thing I don't like is hairy armpits. My dad's got bad hairy armpits. I don't think he's ever cut them in his entire life. Oh, did you? That sounds strenuous, a spin bike. I've seen them. They're a bit more hardcore. I don't like the seats. The seats look like you sat on a razor blade. Yeah, they just don't look comfortable to me. Maybe not supposed to be comfortable, but yeah, it's like when Mum and Dad, when I was a kid, bought me a road racing bike. I wanted a mountain bike. They bought me a road racing bike, and the seat was so thin and no padding. I used to be in tears the time I got to the other destination. I was like, oh man. But on about bikes, me and my partner have been looking into bikes, but I think we need to take out another mortgage. We've been looking at these e-bikes. I don't know if you guys know anything about them, but they're not cheap, are they? To get a decent e-bike without going too silly, they're about £4,000 to £5,000 a piece. We've been looking at them, so potentially we can go off biking. Hopefully my leg will be able to do it, but we can go off biking somewhere and go for a picnic in the summer and go to my mum's. That'd be a good test. That's 8 miles away. If we bike to my mum's, we could like turn up, have some snap and that, and then bike back. And then if you're knackered, you can put the motor on, can't you? So yeah, we have been looking at it, but they're expensive and there's a lot to them, isn't there? These bikes. There's a lot. I mean, maintenance, servicing. When I had a push bike as a kid, all you had to do was make sure there was air in the tyres and that the chain was oiled and not slack. That were it. And clean the seat from dust maybe. But no, these e-bikes look like, you know, it's like having a motorbike basically. And the motors, if you get water in them, they need servicing and stuff. So yeah, there's a lot to it, not just the purchasing. So my partner's still thinking about it, you know, because he's paranoid about putting weight on. After losing 7 stone, he's absolutely petrified of gaining weight. So he's on about doing something like that, which, yeah, I think it'd be fun, but I don't see how spending that kind of money, that's the thing. I need new windows and doors. You know, there's other priorities I need. My ceiling needs sorting out. I've got stains on the ceiling, it's leaking. I could show you if you want. I don't know if you can see. Let me show you. Can you see? You see up there? It's leaking. That's the Chariot of Fire. Yeah, it's not my kettle of fish. That bloody thing. All right, sit you back down again. Did you get a headache? There we go. Let me angle the dangle. But yeah, you see what I mean? I've got more important things what need my money. Well, I ain't got any money, but they need money to sort out. I've got more important things to sort out than splashing out on push bikes, what are probably going to get used for a few months of the year and then put in the garage. So that's the thing. Yeah, I will. Take care, Melvin. Send my regards to your mum for me, won't you? And I'll catch you on the next one. And don't send that cold weather my way because I don't want any more. I've had enough. I've had enough cold weather to last me a freaking lifetime. So yeah, what else we got? No holidays planned. I mean, we've discussed going to London. I'd like to go to Dublin. I would like to go to Scotland on, you know, a couple of nights stay at a time somewhere. But like I say, we booked some time off. Take care. We booked some time off, but we haven't actually spent any money on anything. So yeah, because obviously the plan is this year, but I don't know if we're going to accomplish it. The plan is this year, I want to get 2 fur babies as well. I'm still missing Blue terribly. Still missing him every single day. And I feel like I don't want to forget him. Obviously, I will never forget him. But I'm just missing that companion. Do you know what I mean? It's sometimes hard to put into words. Like when I go to a patient's house and they've got a dog, or if I go to a care home what have got dogs, the first thing I do is I have to stroke the animal. I have to pet the animal. I have to stroke it. And I think that's what I'm missing. I'm just missing that affection, you know, and that touch of the fur. I'm just missing it, you know. It's been 6 months, and yeah, it's been tough. It's been a tough 6 months. Like I posted the other day, I put this fire on for the first time, and you know, you just expect the dog to come running up and sitting in front of it, and he's not here to do that, is he? And when we go out and say, no, Blue would love to have come here, and he's just not here. And when you're on about going for a daily dog walk, and my dad stupidly goes, well, you ain't got a dog. He just thinks he's a comedian. And like, you selfish git. You shouldn't say things like that to me, because I know I haven't got a dog, but there's no need to make out like I'm going crazy. We just call it the daily dog walk because it was a daily walk we did with a dog. But there's no need to be like that, is there? You know, it's not funny. And I think he just thinks he's funny. He's a comedian. He ain't at times. He gets on my nerves. He gets on my nerves because it's insensitive. So, but it is a dog walk because, like I told you, Blue was in my pendant. I don't know if you can see there, his ashes. Blue comes everywhere with me. So he is coming on the walk, even though he's not there in a form of a 4-legged animal. He is on the walk. So, you know, you don't have to be a dickhead about it. And sometimes he really winds me up to the point where I tell him. Can you believe that? Can you believe I actually tell him he's a dickhead? I do. I don't take any shit. I'm sick of it. But I do. Well, anyhow, on a lighter note, how did Pancake Day go? Did you get your pancakes? Yes, I will admit I can make pancakes, but I will be truthful. I haven't got any non-stick pans. My pans are either hand-me-downs, what people who give me, who have been clearing out from having a new kitchen, or the pans what I've bought from shops what no longer exist. And they're not non-stick anymore, so you can't toss them. You know, it's a nightmare. Oh, bless you. Bit far for me to come. I don't know. What do you mean? You lost me on that one. So, yeah. How did your Pancake Day go? I just basically asked my partner to buy them because all of a sudden I realised it was Pancake Day, and I was like, we haven't got any materials in to make them. I don't keep flour and stuff, you see. I don't bake so much now. Being at work all the time, I don't have a lot of time to do things like that. So I just said, I'll go buy some, and it just sped it up. Do you know what I mean? It was just quick, 40 seconds in a microwave and they're done. So that's why we did it like that. But they were nice. It's just I couldn't eat them all the time. I couldn't eat pancakes all the time. I only have them basically when it's Pancake Day. Because some people do have them, don't they? They have them, well, every week. But no, I only have them on Pancake Day. And I only knew it was Pancake Day. It's bad because it said on the calendar. So, but yeah, we had them last night. I don't know what we're having for tea tonight, actually. I think we're either going to have, well, this is what we've got in. We've got sausages, lasagna, or what else have we bought? I did buy some Kievs, but we did have Kievs in the week. I bought some more because my partner's cracked on them. But yeah, I'm not really sure. Probably go for sausages, I think. Or have sausages for tea. I always like to plan ahead, you see. But my partner always gets it in his head that when I say what we're having for tea, he thinks I'm making it there and then. And I'm like, I'm not making tea right now this second. I'm just asking you, what do you like? I don't know if you get this. I said to him, what do you fancy for tea? These are the options. And he goes, well, I don't want it right now. I'm like, I'm not making it right now. I'm just asking you what you fancy. You know, out of these options, what do you fancy for your meal? And then I can plan making it. It's like pulling teeth the odd time. Always gets on the offensive and goes, well, I've only just sat down. I don't want to eat anything. I'm like, I'm not making it right now. Chill. Oh my God. It literally drives me around the bend at times. It's hard work, but yeah, it's just... So, anyhow, what else have you been up to? You're all quiet today. I've got not many of my regulars on here. Maybe because I did it earlier in the day. But what else have you been up to? See, we've had Pancakes Day. We've had Valentine's Day. We've moaned about the weather. We've put the world to rights with the weather. What else? Winter Olympics. Have you been watching that? I've been seeing bits and bobs when I've been bobbing in people's houses, in and out and out. But all the old days have had it on. They've been watching. But I am, you know, I haven't been watching religiously, so I don't know how, you know, Great Britain's done. I think we've won a couple of medals, haven't we? But they've had loads of snow, haven't they? I remember they said on the news when it was in, was it Japan or somewhere, they had to make the snow because they didn't have any. Well, this year they're not having that problem. They've got too much. So be careful what you wish for, hey? You get more than what you require. But I don't know. The weather has gone crazy. Do you reckon it's all down to climate change or anything? Or do you think it's just how our weather is? Some people think it is. It's because they reckon it's the world's heating up, so we get waffy weather. But like I say, in the UK, it's been the wettest weather we've ever had. It's broken all records. I think it's rained nearly every single day. And that springs to mind Noah's Ark every time they say that to me. Didn't it rain for 52 days straight or something? 52 or 56? Something like that. And Noah made the ark. I'm just thinking, bloody hell, should I be making an ark? Well, I ain't got time for that either. So we'll just have to take our chances. But other than that, I couldn't tell you much. What else have you been doing then? Where are you watching from anyhow? Are we all watching from Europe, Canada and America? Have we got anyone further afield going towards Cyprus way? Any Greeks, Turkish, Dubai? Anyone from India? I think we did have some Indian countries watching. They've all disappeared again now. Like I say, we've had all the school kids who normally watch joined in on the conversation, but obviously they've had to go back to class. I appreciate that. So they've all disappeared. Who else? Who else have we had? Oh, I've had my relation on. He's had to disappear. I'm trying to think. Oh, yes. We've got someone from the warm. I bet you ain't got rain in Dubai. I bet you haven't got this rain. Well, did it rain when I went? No, I think it had rained before I went. We went in October a few years ago, and they had a bit of rain, and I think it was 36 degrees when we went, and they said, oh, this is our winter. I thought, flipping heck, this is your winter? My God. I think there is videos of it on my channel if you're interested. There is videos of when we went to Dubai and we stayed on the Palm. Not at the Palm, on the Palm. And yeah, all the sights, the big wheel we could see and everything. I mean, there's loads of stuff we didn't do, but I'd like to go back again. And because we was only there 3 nights, but the first night we didn't get there till 10 o'clock. So basically, it was only there 1 full day, the night of that night, and then we'd gone at 6 in the morning, so it was short-lived. Oh, another one from Canada. You had it really cold as well. You're the other extreme, aren't you? You've had all that bad snow and these cold vortex blasts or whatever they are. You've had it bad as well. Flipping heck. That's what I mean. One extreme to the other. I just want it in the middle. Now then, you're alright. Come on, someone entertain me. Let me know where they're watching from, what they're up to. Is it your dinner break? Is it your bedtime, tea time, dinner time? You just got up? Talk to me, people. What are you doing? Because this channel is really led by the conversation what we're all having on here. Within reason. So let me know where you're watching from, what you've been doing, and how your day is going so far. It'd be nice to know. Might have to turn that heating off in a minute. What do you reckon? I don't want to use all the gas. I get into trouble. Let me turn it off. Let me turn her off. Ew. Turn that one. Well, there we go. It stinks now. Oh, I've turned it off. Gets a bit fumey. Do you know what I mean? But saves putting the central heating on, but the heat's going out. Rather than heating the room up, it's going into the hallway, I think. But I don't have the door shut because then I'll end up getting poisoned. And we don't want that, do we? We don't want to get bloody poisoned, so... Yeah. Oh, I'm going to have a cup of tea soon. I've been to a shop. Oh, yeah, because I tell you, my parents are going away. I'm missing Mother's Day. I'm missing the wedding anniversary. They're missing Easter. So I'm going to have to buy them a load of cards so they can take the cards with them when they go away, because otherwise they won't have any cards to open. I said to Mum, I said, you didn't plan that very well, did you? She says, I didn't plan it, your dad did. I said, oh. Missing all the key milestones. I think they've been married, what, 52 years, she said? 52 years they've been married. And they'll not be in the country to celebrate with us. So I'll have to go shopping and buy the cards. And then she can have them. I am taking her out for an early Mother's Day present. I don't know if you guys have thought about it yet. But Mother's Day in the UK is on the 15th of March. Because I had a look on the calendar. And I thought they were going away on the 7th. And it turns out they're going away on the 4th. So I booked us in for a meal on the 1st. So spending some time with them, basically. Because then they're going away. I don't know if it's for 3 months, but they're going away for a long period of time. So, yeah. Thing is, you can't stop your folks from living their lives, because my mum is 70 this year and my dad is 80. And I mean, how many 80-year-olds do you know what drive a 21-foot or longer motorhome, towing a caravan, not a caravan, towing a car, should I say, behind it, and who are going to drive all the way to Spain? There's not many 80-year-olds can still do that, because I see quite a few of them. So he does well, bless him, and while he's still got some of his faculties at times, who am I to stop him from, living their lives? Because it's too cold to stay here, isn't it? So if they can get away and get the sunshine, they're off to Benidorm. But they're driving, they're not going in a plane. If they can do that and get some warmth and enjoyment, and they're meeting up with all other Brits what have already gone months ago, and they're already camped up, they've already booked on a campsite. So when they get there, they just basically park the motorhome up, set up the awning and everything, and make it a home from home. Park the little car up if they take it, and that's it. You know, all the friends are there, they know everyone, and they all go off together. It must be nice. It must be nice. But we were done when we were kids. We was sent on that journey, and oh my God, it just used to send me crazy. Sitting in a car for hour upon hour upon hour going to Spain was just torture. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Oh, needing a wee and nowhere to go, because we did it in towing a caravan, and then they did it driving a motorhome. I think we've done it in a car before as well. Man, it was so uncomfortable. Hours sat in the seat, dead ass, busting for a pee, like I said, and then get into one of them services. I don't know if you've ever been in France and Spain, when you go to one of them services and it's not an actual toilet. I don't know if you've seen one. It looks like a shower tray. I think there's a name for them, isn't there? Well, I would never use one. So when we pulled up, I'd be like, I ain't going. And my mum would be like, well, we've just stopped, especially because you need a pee. And I'd say, I ain't using it. It's just so, why am I? Number one, it's disgusting. Number two, there's no seat. Number three, there's bloody flies and stuff coming out the hole. I am definitely not using that. And I wouldn't. And I used to say, find me a normal service station with a proper toilet. And sometimes, if we did find one, you know, like a Shell, or I think they used to call them F1, some of these fuel stations. I used to manage to go, but it must have been bad. You're not supposed to be holding on for your bladder for hours and hours and hours. It don't do you any good, but no, I definitely have my standards. I don't do wild wheeze, and I don't go in them toilets what look like a shower tray. No. Sorry, but no. Definitely not. That's not how I've been brought up. So, but yeah, and then we used to go, when we got there, finally, it used to take 3 days to get there. We used to stay for 3 weeks at a time. And yeah, it was nice and whatnot, it was, but half the time, it was like DIY SOS, because we had a static caravan there, and Mum and Dad just used to be doing stuff to the garden and building like patios and in 40-degree heat, and yeah, it wasn't really a holiday. That's not what I call a holiday. If you're cooking and cleaning and building and grafting, that's just being at home but with the sunshine. So, and I'm not being ungrateful, it's just that was not our sort of thing. You know, it's not a holiday, is when you chill out in it. You chill out and you don't do any cooking, and you go out for tea, or the hotel does your food, and you don't have to wash up, because otherwise, you know, you're just doing the same thing over and over again, aren't you? So we have differences in holidays. That's why it would never work. If I went on holiday with Mum and Dad, it wouldn't work, because they're also tight as a duck's ass. By what I mean by that is, I remember we once went to America and we went to this place and they bought one meal and shared it between them. And I went, why are you doing that? And they says, oh, there's too much for one. And it wasn't that. It was because they didn't want to spend any money. And I never forget, we went to Frankie's and Benny's. It's shut down now in our town, but we had Frankie's and Benny's, and we went for my birthday. And I'm not bullshitting, I have never felt so embarrassed and mortified in all my life. They bought a pizza and they shared it amongst them, and they shared a Coke. Do you know, like a Diet Coke? They asked for 2 straws and they shared it because they didn't want to spend any money. And the thing is, they have got money. They don't have to live like that. And it was my birthday. So I was just like, Jesus Christ. Come on. You can't take it with you. You don't have to fritter it away, but you can't take it with you either, can you? But it was just embarrassing. You know, when the waiters are coming with the food and you're like, yep, we're just sharing this, and there you are with your own dinner, and your partner's got his own dinner, and they're sharing one and they're sharing a drink. It's like, sometimes I wonder about them, I really do, but they are like that. And like today, they've gone to a car boot sale. I won't go around the car boot sale, it's too cold. And then tomorrow they'll go to Wetherspoons and they'll get the cheapest fry up possible. And I keep saying to her, she keeps getting told about her cholesterol. And I keep saying, but if you are having a fry up every Thursday and every Friday you go to your mates and you have fish and chips because it's only £6, it's fried food again. You know, once in a blue moon is all right, but so I stay away on them days. And no point, because I know what they're going to be doing, so I just stay away. So, and it's not being nasty, but I don't want to be asked to go because I don't want to go and sit in a pub and have a greasy spoon fry up, even though you'll probably say it looks like you've had a few. Actually, that's not the case, and this is about 10 sizes too big, bigger than me, look. This isn't mine, this is an old one of my partner's before he lost weight. Oh, excuse me. But it keeps me warm, so why chuck it away? But I don't really eat that much greasy food. I don't own a deep fat fryer. I don't have chips every night. I don't even have chips. We have fries. And we have salad. Salad and a Kiev, or salad and a fish cake, believe it or not. You know, we don't eat massive meals, and we don't have shite either. So we are poles apart. So this is the thing. This is why I'm taking him out for Sunday dinner, and I bet my dad will moan his ass. He will literally moan his ass off because he don't eat vegetables. Well, he'll just have to have a Yorkshire pudding, a pile of mash and a bit of meat, won't he? And like it a lump it, because, you know, I'm treating them for an early Mother's Day meal on Sunday. That's the wheelie bin again. That's not mine this time. Let me have a look. It better not hit my car. Let me have a look. It's all right. Next door's put a wheelie bin against the dividing wall and the wind's blown it down, you see. Another reason why I didn't take you on a daily dog walk, because it's too windy. So at least it's not hit the car. That's all I need. Fence fell down, it would hit the car. Luckily I wasn't in the car when it fell down. And I don't want this to get damaged. Got enough expenditure to shell out. Anyhow, I'm happy the trolls keep sending messages and they keep getting blocked. Losers! Get a grip. Stop sending shite. Because at the end of the day, it's just getting intercepted. So, do you know what I mean? The more shit you guys keep writing, just because you've got small penises or small brains, this is going to intercept it and keep blocking it. So carry on, sunshine. I really don't give a sugar, all right? But I'm just saying, the people that keep writing shit-ass messages, it will keep getting intercepted. So, right on, cowboy. And on that bombshell, I love you and leave you. For everyone who likes my channel, get subscribing. Give it a hype, give it a love, give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next one. Oh, I'm disappearing now. Basically, we're just talking about trials, tribulations, my car getting up to £15,000 worth of damage, trying to get it fixed. My life is a roller coaster. So if you want to follow my journey of how my life keeps going up and down like this, by all means, give it a like and a subscribe. I'm going now because I need a brew. I'm going to see you on the next one, which will probably be next week. Okay? Take care. Bye for now. Bye. Take care. Love you.